So in this program, what we need to do is, if we have a given array and we find any number zeros in that array, we need to duplicate the zeros, and the rest of the array needs to be moved to the right hand side. And main thing is we need to keep the same size of the array. So for example, take this one as an example. What we want, the end result is to be 9 0 0 2 3 0 0 4. And we need to get rid of these two because we added two zeros next to here and here. So we need to remove two elements to keep the same size of the array. Let's use debugger tool to analyze our program. So in your VS Code, look for this icon. When you click on that icon, it's gonna open up the debugger window. And as you hover up and down the program, you'll see that there's a red dot following our mouse. And what it does is it's basically a breakpoint. And a breakpoint will help us to stop the debugger from keep running, and it will give us time to pause and have a closer look at our program. So I'm gonna set the breakpoint here, and I'm gonna click on run and debug, and I'm gonna choose Python file, and it's gonna start debugging. This is our debugger window, and remember, we're gonna start counting from index 0, from the first element of the array until the end. Okay, so let's go. We're gonna start at index 0, value 9, and is 9 equals to 0? No, so it goes here, meaning it moves to the next element, to the next index 1, as you can see here. And then at index 1 we have value 0, we evaluate. Okay, 0 equals to 0, so it's gonna remove the last element of the array, and it's going to insert a 0 next to it. So I'm gonna add a 0, and then it's gonna move to the next index, which is look like this, right? And then one more time it moves to the next index. So now we're at index 3. Okay, we're at index 3 right now, with the value of 2. Is 2 equals to 0? No. So it's going to the next index, which is index 4, value 3. Okay, index 4, value 3. And is 3 equals to 0? No. Okay, so it moves to the next index, which is index 5, value 0. So is 0 equals to 0? Yes. So remove the last element of the array, and then add a 0 next to the current index, and then go to the next element, and then one more time go to the next element. Okay, and then back up here. This is where we are. We're at the last index and element of the array. So what it's gonna do is it's gonna end our program. And as you can see, this is the end result as we predicted.